Welcome to Dead by Girl Talk. My name is Magina. I'm your host, and I have always wanted to have a podcast. I don't know why. I don't know what is the magic behind it, especially because I'm right now sitting at home alone. My dog is laying on my bed, and I'm talking alone, and I'm supposed to not feel stupid, I guess. But I feel really stupid. Like I can't express how dumb I feel right now, but I think everybody feels dumb doing like voiceovers or recording alone, and I hope that when I do this enough, I will feel less dumb, I guess. I'm in my 20s. I live in North Europe and I've been streaming now for a year and 8 months or so. So I started streaming in January 2024. Right now, streaming is just a hobby for me. I could see a future where streaming would be a part time job for me and I would have another part time job at like an office or something. I would love that. That would be amazing. When I started streaming, I hated it. I couldn't stand streaming. I would have a good stream on Monday, be all hyped up and like excited, and then the worst stream on Tuesday. And just like cry and have a shit ton of anxiety and then another good stream on Friday. It was very up and down for like months and months and months and I kept pushing because I tend to be a human, a person that everything is kind of up and down for me. And I knew that if I just do it enough, there will be a time when I will either realize that I truly do hate it or I learned to love it and kind of let go of the anxiety because I hated it because of the anxiety. Like it made me very anxious. And then 6 months from January, there was one random moment when I was like, damn, I haven't had any anxiety when it comes to streaming. We've been having a good time period. And now we're here, like a year later. I love streaming. Streaming still gives me a shit ton of anxiety. It is really intense to put yourself out there. It can be difficult to keep up the good energy. It can be difficult to put your doubts aside, put your anxiety aside. It's difficult to be your own hype man. There's a lot of negative emotions when it comes to streaming. And at the end of the day, you just have to decide if the negative emotions are worth it. But everything comes with negative emotions. Everything. But there's something about streaming. Because you're kind of performing, right? At least I feel like I am kind of a performer when it comes to streams. I'm myself. I'm just myself a little bit louder, if that makes sense. I went to theater when I was in my teenage years, and that also gave me a lot of anxiety, a lot of performance anxiety. But you had a group of people with you, right? You had a crew that you could rely on, but on streams, you're kind of by yourself. You are your own hype man, you're your own worst enemy, and you just gotta learn how to deal with. And why do I have a podcast? Well, I feel like there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that people don't discuss. Now, when I've been around for so long, I've gotten amazing opportunities to talk with different streamers with different backgrounds and different experiences and different sizes as well. And if I learned one thing, it's that we all kind of have the same struggles, but it's difficult to speak about them. So I wanted to create a space for me to express those emotions and those thoughts, to share with people that are maybe going through the same thing. I would also love to interview other streamers. I would love to interview smaller streamers and bigger streamers and learn from them and give them an opportunity to share their knowledge and stories. And at this point, I've already done an episode like that. It's coming out soon. Stay tuned. But I wanted my first official episode to be just me. And I've actually recorded multiple episodes, but those happened on my stream at Twitch. Megina Bagel over there, making a bagel. And I was interviewing people while I was gaming, and I didn't like that concept. I truly wanted to take this into a more traditional podcast direction. So today we're gonna be discussing things I wish I knew before streaming. I have 10 things here, plus a few things that I've picked up from my friends. I don't know if I'll have more than 10 at the end because I love talking about streaming. That's the thing. I love talking about streaming. There's so much that can be said about making content. Today, we're going to be discussing things that I wish I knew about streaming before I started. I had 10 things for you. I don't know if I'll end up having more because I generally love talking about streaming. I could talk about it for hours and hours. I could talk about it for hours and hours and hours. So we'll see. But I hope I can keep it at 10. And maybe someday I'll do another one. Who knows? The first thing is that it will be okay. Pretty much everybody that I know wants to stream and never does it, or waits for months and months and months to do it. I think that's stupid. I think do your research, learn how Twitch works, learn how OBS or I guess Stream Elements or whatever the platform that you're using works. Look up a few tutorials, find a way to promote yourself in a way that's natural to you and feels good. Pick a date, wear something comfortable, have a drink, have water, have coffee, Red Bull. Non sponsored, by the way. Red Bull used to sponsor me. Do your makeup, hair in a way that makes you feel confident and go live. Just do it. I waited way too long to do my first stream. Should have done it way before. Just do it. Just go live. It will be okay. It's been a while now since my first stream, so I don't really remember why I was so nervous. Everybody that I know that struggled at the beginning says the same thing. They were worried for nothing. Just do your research and you will be okay. Streaming is so much fun. You will love it. Just go live, which kind of, okay, see, this is what I mean. I can talk about streaming for ages. If you plan to grow on Twitch, start posting content on other platforms as soon as possible. I waited for over 6 months before I posted anything from my Twitch to TikTok. And this is the first time now, year and a half later, when I've been pretty consistent. I miss a day here and there, or I got sick this summer and I didn't post. And it kills me because I wonder where would I be right now if in the year and 8 months I would have been consistent posting on other platforms. I have grown since the beginning of my stream, but I wonder how much I could have grown if I would have started editing and making content earlier. So that's my number one. 2 points. Just go live, do your research, be prepared. It will be okay. If something happens in the stream, it is most likely a bot. Bots love smaller streamers. You can get Seribot or whatever the name is for that. You'll be okay. Just go live. If you plan to grow on other platforms, start making content as soon as possible. It can be intimidating. It has been mentally challenging for me every now and then, seeing mean comments, but it also takes a while to grow. So if I post 7 TikToks in a week and I get 2 nasty comments, at least my content is going to the For You page. Does that make sense? Post the content, make the content. Don't wait like I did, okay? Because this is stupid. This is stupid. This is dumb person behavior, okay? Don't be a dumb person like me. Just post it. My second thing I wish I knew was that it gets better, it gets worse, it gets better, it gets worse. You will have streams when you were not supposed to go live. You will be excited. You want to stream and then something happens to you during the day and it just ruins your day. Maybe you hurt yourself physically, or you got bad news, or you get sick, and you will go live and you will have an awful stream and people don't want to watch you because you're just not in the mood. Everybody knows that you don't want to be there. So people would rather be spending their time doing something else, or nobody's there. You'll go live at a regular time and nobody's there. I had once a stream where the only person watching me for like the first 30 minutes was my sister. And she saw that nobody was there and was like really trying to talk to me so I wouldn't feel alone. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. People put it up eventually, but it took a while. And at that point, I had already gotten a community and my own little viewers, my own child, my beautiful baddies. And it was embarrassing and it was difficult and it was ass. I was able to pick up my energy up. I was able to pick up my energy. I was entertaining. The stream turned out to be fine. It was a lot of fun, but it was a difficult stream. And I think it was one of those first times when I truly felt like I'm not for this and I'm not good enough for this. But Twitch and streaming content creation is about ups and downs, ups and downs. And I think that's one of them. I think that's one of the things that kind of separate the people who will make it and the people who won't. Because you need to truly love it to be able to push through the tough times. Because the hard times are ass. They're absolutely ass. It is so discouraging sometimes out there. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I found myself to be very obsessed with numbers, unfortunately. My next goal is to start averaging 30 something viewers without being rated. And every damn time I'm almost there, 28 people averaging, 29, 27, consistently for a week, 2 weeks, my views get cut in half. Just before the sweet number 30, like deadass, I go live, it's Monday, my regular time, and 12 people averaging 15, 16. Good times, bad times, it's all natural, baby. Find somebody to talk to. If you don't have a streamer friend that you can talk about these things, or a person that is also online like you who gets it, you will feel lonely. It is really important to have people to talk to about these things, because going from averaging 28 to 14 out of nowhere is tough. It's tough. It's not good to be so obsessed with numbers, but it kind of happens, unfortunately. Number two, I no number three. Number three, I can't count things I wish I knew before streaming. I can't count for shit. Number three, best case scenario, you will learn to like yourself more. This has been such a fun experience for me to realize that I've actually grown to like myself more. When I watch my own VODs, this is embarrassing. I laugh at myself. I watch my TikToks, okay? And I'm like, damn, I'm so funny. I am so funny. I've learned to not like my own voice, but tolerate it. Like the first times I had to watch my VOD or make TikToks, I would die because I had to listen to myself. Like, it was so difficult to get to used to your own voice. I don't mind it anymore. I'm okay. I'm okay. I love watching my own VODs and being like, damn, I'm so funny, man. I'm so funny. It is also it heals something in you. As an example, I don't have a cam right now. I kind of want to try doing a cam stream. I'm interested in it. I'm waiting for my ring light. I hope it will be here soon because it's very dark in my room and it's just not going to happen without a light. And I don't have any other options as well. It was €8, so not bad, not expensive at all. It's not actually a ring light. I don't know what it's called, but same idea. Different, like, shape, I guess. It's been healing to have a group of people that truly enjoy you, enjoy your personality, find you funny, find you entertaining, and not give a fuck about what you look like. There's something very beautiful in it, and it has truly made me like myself more. I have a better self esteem now. I'm more confident. I've gotten out of my shell in the last year and 8 months. Little things here and there that used to bother me so much, I don't really give a fuck about it anymore. The TikTok comments is something that I hope that I will get used to at some point, because those like hurt my feelings. But I also think, well, I'm new to posting TikToks, so of course I don't have a thick skin yet. Duh. Obviously. And also, like I said previously, streaming is all about ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Those downs don't hurt me as much as they used to, because I know that I will go back up again, as like number wise, right? Like, it doesn't really bother me the way it used to do. So yeah, if everything goes right, you will come out of this as a person who has a better self-esteem, has more friends, has life experiences, has a better self-esteem. It's amazing. I promise. Number 4. Everything is about you, and at the same time, nothing is about you. Okay? Listen to me. Your stream is your space. You get to decide, like everything. Redeems, alerts, what are you gonna game, who you're gonna game with, rules, the environment. It's all up to you to create and make it look like something, make it feel good to you. Have people there that share the same type of values, energy. They fuck with you. People who are watching you fuck with you. They chose you, but it's not about you. So, what I mean with this, people will come and go. And that's the reason why creating that content is so important because it's now September. Let's say that August, two new people found their way to my stream. At the same time, two people have left. And it probably has nothing to do with me. Their schedule changed, they got a new job. Now they're working evening shifts, so they can't watch me anymore. Or they are in school and they just had a summer vacation and they were watching me, but now they can't because now they're at school. They can't have their phone or their PC. They can't be on Twitch anymore. So it has nothing to do with me. A lot of occasions, people are coming and going all the time on social media, everywhere, and it has nothing to do with you. Unless your views are constantly going down, 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 there might be a point where you need to truly look at yourself and wonder if you're doing something. Maybe you're saying something, or maybe your quality has decreased a lot and it's unwatchable. Everything is about you, nothing is about you. It's nothing personal when people are leaving. It just happens. And that's why the content creation is so important, because you need to bring three people in and have two people out, basically. If you have two new people coming and two people are leaving, you're at the same number. Number 5, you will make mistakes, and that is okay. You might overreact on something. You might overreact on stream and embarrass yourself. You might have a bad stream. Maybe you are sick and you decided to stream and it wasn't fun and you feel like you made a mistake. You might raid somebody that was not the vibe. You might collab with somebody that later turns out to be not a nice person or doesn't share the same values as you. Shit happens. I think there is a limit to how much you need to prepare yourself to it. I think it's good to have like a backup plan, but don't be too worried about something that might happen in the future. That is waste of your time, that's waste of your energy. Do your research and live your life and do your best dreams. But you will do mistakes and it's okay. Now you just need to figure it out how to handle those mistakes. Everything is going to be okay. Number 6, there might be a time where there's going to be issues behind the scenes. You might have community members beef with each other. You might have somebody that's been in your streams for a year suddenly do something weird or problematic, and now you have to decide what the hell you're gonna do now. You might get bot raided on stream. You might get trolled. I had TTV in my name at one point, and there were situations when people would come to my stream after the game and say something weird. I just took TTV off because I didn't want to be bothered by it. I didn't like it, so I took it off. Like I said before, there's certain things that you might want to prepare yourself. As an example, how to handle a bot raid. What we did, we put follower only mode on, and for a few minutes we have sub only mode on. There's also shield mode that you can consider. Again, do your research. Google these words, find out what they mean, and remember how to do it if the time comes. On Twitch, you can block a certain words so people can't type those words in. There's auto mod. Prepare yourself a little bit, but don't overstress yourself too much. Everybody does mistakes. Everybody has drama behind the scenes. I didn't have any issues until like 9 months in. There was a little bit here and there, but nothing too big happened until literally 9 months in. You'll be okay, I promise. I think we're now at number 7. I think if I find out that I'm actually really bad at math, I'm gonna be so pissed. The reason why I'm confused with the numbers is because I have my notes on my phone, and like 2 minutes into this, I came up with one more, so the numbers are messed up now. But I think this is number 7. if everything goes right, you will make the greatest friends you could ever ask for. Some of my besties are little people I met from Dead by Daylight, aka my main game that I stream, or from my own streams. I'm literally flying from San Diego, from North Europe, to say hi to these people. I hope next summer some friends of mine will fly to see me, and I'm hoping that maybe next fall I'll get to fly to see them. You will make friends. You will find other streamers that match your vibe, that understand your freak, and you will have the best time gaming with them or collabing with them or watching their streams. There might be people in your community that will become actual friends of yours. There's something very special about having online friends. Of course, always be careful. Always be careful about what you stream online, what you share online. But I've made the greatest friends of all time on Twitch. And none of it would ever happen if I didn't stream. Number 8. Burnout. Oh my god. Burnout is tough. It is exhausting. First of all, streaming takes a lot of energy, okay? You are talking alone for hours. And when you talk alone, you don't take breaks that you would normally do when you're having a phone call or an in real life conversation. You take little breaks here and there because you're listening to the other person. There's none of that online on streaming. No. It is socially exhausting, especially if you have a quiet chat. You need to be even more entertaining. You have to work even harder. Be mindful of this. I see a lot of streamers start streaming for 6 hours, 5 times a week. That is probably not the best plan for you. You might burn out. And if you want to grow, you need to be spending more time editing, unfortunately. Number 9, I think. Oh my god, my dog just. He's staring at me. This is embarrassing. He knows I'm talking alone. I bet he does. I wonder what he thinks about streaming. I wonder what he thinks when he sees me at my PC talking alone. Maybe he thinks that I'm talking to him. I don't know. Be careful what you share about yourself. I wish I didn't share as much. I'm very careful about what I talk about and what I don't talk about. But there's maybe few things that I wish I didn't share. But my main point is don't talk about yourself in a negative tone. First of all, if you start growing, you might find yourself as a position of being an example for your community. There might be people that are younger than you who find themselves looking up to you. So if you go around and you, as an example, talk badly about your looks, it truly might influence them as well. I'm being dead ass serious. There's content creators out there that I love and who inspire me, who have inspired me to stream, who have inspired me to make content. And if they would be like, oh, like, my this and this and this is so bad, I feel ugly because of this and this, and I would have the same quality, I guess, about myself. I don't know if it would make me doubt it, but if I was younger, it would. Like, I think I have a big ass forehead. I don't, okay? I know I don't. I'm okay with my forehead. But I got that insecurity when I was 10, because in a magazine, Rihanna said that she has a big forehead. And I was like, oh my god, if she has a big forehead, then I have a big forehead too. And it took me like over a decade to let that go. And I accidentally gave that insecurity to my youngest sister because she saw me talk about it and she was like, okay, I have a big forehead too. And it can happen on Twitch as well. I'm dead ass serious right now. Also, why I don't want you to. There's a balance. There is a balance when it's okay to discuss your insecurities. Well, technically speaking, okay. Technically speaking, your stream is your stream. It's your space. You can't overshare over there, okay? You get to discuss anything you want. And if people don't want to listen to it, if it's triggering, they can leave and come back later, okay? But why I don't want you to talk about yourself in a negative tone is because, unfortunately, there's people out there who might use it later as an ammo against you. And I don't want you to be in that situation. I don't want you to share and later get it thrown back at your face. Be mindful of that. And again, one more time, Practice what you preach. If your streams are all about self love and self acceptance, practice what you preach. Number 10, number 10, number 10. If I could go back in time, I would. And I would get rid of all the negative energy in my streams. I would have an open conversation with a few people about their behavior way sooner than I did. It can be really difficult to navigate a space when somebody is trolling in your environment and they're not technically breaking the rules, but they do something that is negatively affecting your mood. You need to learn how to deal with that and don't let it slide. First of all, when people see that you can be disrespected, it creates more disrespect. As funny as it sounds, but they will. And there was a situation where I eventually had to reach out to another streamer to truly discuss it because I felt like I was going crazy how much this person was bothering me. They're not in my space anymore. So if you're listening to this, it's not about you, by the way. But the person was getting under my skin, kind of, I guess, in a very tricky way. It wasn't against the rules, but they were bothering me, and they were bothering me in other streams as well. And this other streamer said to me, it's up to me to create a safe space for me. And I also have to protect my community because if this person is making me feel uncomfortable, they're possibly causing that same thing for other people. And that person might be the reason why I'm not growing or why my views are going down. Because imagine that you're coming to stream and there's somebody in chat saying kind of messy things, and you notice that the streamer is getting uncomfortable and it's bothering you too. How long would you stick around if you don't feel comfortable? Find a way to handle those situations. There's many different options. If you are less aggressive, you can do like a command. Let's say that somebody is constantly asking to join and you said multiple times no. You can do like an exclamation mark, join, and it will have it written down. We're doing open lobbies on Friday. You can join on Friday. There's also a warning option on Twitch where you can give a warning to somebody and they can type in your chat before they have acknowledged the warning. There's Discord DMs, there's Twitch whispers. Don't let people bother you in your own environment. Don't let people backseat game you. If they don't like it, they can play the damn game themselves. Everything is about you. Nothing is about you. Remember, if somebody has an issue with you, get rid of them. There's other streamers that they can watch. My last one, which is number 11. So it's not 10 things, because like I said, I can talk about streaming forever. There is an audience for everyone. There literally is. If you haven't streamed yet and you're starting from zero, this will be intense and it will not be easy. This will not be easy. There's an audience for very aggressive players and aggressive personalities who want to win. There's an audience for very chill people who just want to yap, have a good time. There's an audience for people that want to learn. There's an audience for very cozy streams. You just have to promote yourself, make it quality content, push yourself out of your comfort zone, and trust the process. And understand that it might take years to truly build an audience. But you got this. I believe in you. I hope you like this episode. Next one will be me interviewing another streamer. I'm excited for you guys to hear it. It's going to be out soon this week, I think. Comment below on topics that you would like to hear me talk about. Comment who you would like me to interview in the future. And let me know what you want me to ask them. Okay? Next episode will be later this week. And then I don't know what's going to happen next, okay? I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. Thank you for listening. Please remember to like and sub and follow. And if you dislike, it means you love me. If you like, it means you love me. If you didn't like or dislike, it still means you love me. Have an amazing day. You can follow me on Twitch, Megan Abegu. You can follow me on TikTok, Megan Abegu. You can follow me here on YouTube, Megan Abegu. And this was Dead by Girl Talk. Thank you for listening. Thank you.